Hello, Flippin fam. Welcome to the Flipside. As you know, we are bringing to you guys bi-weekly podcasts of our lives behind the scenes of Flippin Rustic. So this week, I know next week is Valentine's, or next month is Valentine's. Well, actually, are we here already?
Today, yeah.
We're already
in February.
Wow. That's what happens. The time just goes by. But since this month is Valentine's Day, we wanted to do a special podcast about Valentine's. And then some things that happened last week. And we'll go from there. What do you got?
Yes. So, like I said, we wanted to dedicate this episode about, just working with your spouse, the marriage life, just the struggles that we go through, and the pros and cons, what we have going on. So we got, right now you've been working on what is that, like a bar?
A bar. Game room bar.
Game room bar. So you're gonna be installing that soon. I think you guys are still assembling and painting and doing all that stuff. That's gonna be fun. So it's gonna have shiplap, and it's just a small little bar with a butcher block, and then some light fixtures. So that's gonna be real pretty at the end. So we should have a video coming out soon about that. We also have like a display stand for a store.
For the sponge docks.
Yes, for a store at Tarpon Springs. So Tarpon Springs is known for their sponges. So it's like it's a Greek town, and so this store reached out to us, and they want us to do like a display stand for them for their store, and that's what we're about to start on that.
Safety Harbor. It's not Safety Harbor.
Tarpon Springs.
Tarpon Springs. My apologies on that. But Tarpon Springs is actually a very family-oriented place. If you guys haven't been there to the sponge docks, please go there at least one time. It's a really cool environment. There's a lot of great places to kind of see. What do you call those?
Good Greek food.
Yeah, the food is amazing down there, and just like those stores where they have little things and.
Yeah, it's a very touristic.
Touristy,
yeah.
I think so. It's got its times, but it's a really cool place. I like going there.
Mm-hmm. So that's coming up. So we haven't even started building that, and so that should be this month because we're already in February.
I've been working on a tree house in my house for my son for the last
4 or 5 years.
Let's just say 3 months.
Not even close.
It is hard. It is hard trying to, that's kind of what we're going to talk about today. The struggles, even when you work at a regular job, a 9 to 5 for somebody else, you know what I mean? Sometimes you just come mentally stressed. And then if you add physical to that, it's just a little bit, sometimes you do come home with a really good attitude. I wish I always was like that, but it just doesn't happen all the time. But I'm going to try to get that up this year.
Well, not only that, like you do that work here, so then when you come home, you just don't want to do the same thing. You don't want to do that. That's what you keep telling me.
Yeah, in a way. You know what I mean? You just, somebody...
There's tons of projects that we have started and we haven't finished it. One of my favorite places in our house is Mateo's room. It came out amazing, and we never recorded it. I think we've changed it a few times. We had it done, we decorated it when he was a baby, which we posted, but we didn't really post the whole progress, just the end, and everybody loved it. Then as he grew up, now he's gonna be 4, but when he turned maybe 2, we changed it. That's when we did the bed, and then it came out super, super nice, and we haven't recorded it. I think we gotta show people what it looks like, because now we're thinking of changing it again.
Well, we're not thinking of changing it.
We're gonna change it. So now it's gonna be a multi-purpose room, and we're gonna put our office or mini office there, and then that's also our guest room, and then that's also Mateo's room. So as time passes, our needs are changing. So, but before we do that, we need to post, we need to show you what it looks like, because it's really cool now. And now one is going to turn into something even cooler. So hopefully we can show you. Hopefully we can show you and the whole progress.
We'll try to make sure that we have enough content where at least they can see the process and stuff. And the only times you really have to work in your home projects, it's on the weekends. You know what I mean? Sometimes I do come home like 7, 8 o'clock at night. Mm-hmm. Not all the time, but sometimes, you know what I mean? Sometimes I come home at 12, 1 o'clock in the morning. It's just part of the process of the field that we're in. And, we don't, like I always say, we don't have bosses, we just have deadlines. Mm-hmm. So some deadlines, takes us a little bit longer to get to that deadline. So we have to work a little bit longer. Because due to the project, you know what I mean, difficulty aspect, you know what I mean.
But that's something that's also coming up that that they can look forward to. We can show them everything that we're doing at home. So yes, like we said, this episode it's about Valentine's. Usually, how did we meet? Do you remember?
Yes, I remember. We met in a wedding. It was my little brother's wedding. My little brother and his wife's wedding. We met there. And then we didn't see each other for a year or two after that, or something like that. Some time passed by that we didn't see each other again.
Yes. So
I do remember when we were at the wedding, you came up to me and you were like, "You're going to be mine."
Oh, okay.
Something like that, right?
For some reason I don't remember that.
Along those lines, something like that. I remember like it was yesterday. But we just owned. Mm-hmm. But yeah, go ahead, what were you saying?
No, I was gonna say So your sister-in-law at that time, which is now my sister-in-law, she was the one who introduced us. So I used to work with her at a daycare, and you had a girlfriend whose name is the same as mine, and then I had a boyfriend at that time too, and then we met at at your brother's wedding. But we were both dating somebody else. We met each other, and then we didn't see each other for like maybe 2 years later,
something
1 year later, I don't know. And then your sister-in-law said, "Hey," I mentioned her that I broke up with my boyfriend, and then she's like, "Oh, my brother-in-law also broke up with his." And then she introduced us later on, and then.
So what was your first thought when she said, "Hey, Juan's single too"? Did a light pop up?
Yeah, I was like, "Yeah, I remember him."
You remember saying that to me?
No, I said I remember him. I remember him. He was cute.
If I remember correctly, I think you did it on a little piece of note.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then as I was dancing, you just slid it.
I don't remember that, but yeah, maybe. I remember her.
So it's a possibility.
It's a possibility, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah. So then we started. Yeah, then we started talking, and then the first date.
You stood me up.
The first date.
You stood me up.
Yes. So yeah. I'm not gonna say what I was doing, but it wasn't my intention. I was waiting for your call all day, and then I got sidetracked, and then we talked the next day.
My first clue.
And then, but then we went out the next day, and then
because you call me nonstop the following day.
Oh my gosh,
nonstop. It was ringing. I was like, no, just let her sweat it out a little bit.
No, I don't remember that.
No. Mm-mm. Damn. Our stories are completely different.
Yeah, I don't know where you're getting your story from, but yeah, and then we started dating, and then a year later, I think, I don't know, because we
started dating, we were confused about.
We're confused about the timing. I don't know. We're confused about the timing. We were talking about it the other day, like our timing, because I thought we got married a year later, but then he's like, "Oh, but didn't we live together before then?" I don't know. So then we don't.
But yes, so
we don't recall.
A little short time after that, we got married. And again, I do remember asking her, proposing to me. No. Tampoco?
No.
Damn. I don't know. All I'm seeing is this whole entire relationship. The man's doing all the work.
So you proposed through a video, if you don't remember that.
Yes, because I was skydiving in Dubai.
I don't remember that either. I don't remember that either.
What the hell?
I don't remember that either. But I remember the video, and then that's how we got married. And then what else? So then after that
I'll put the video of the skydiving on here.
No, we went skydiving the first year anniversary. We went, both of us.
Yeah, that was the first time we went skydiving.
Yes.
And then after that, I was skydiving all the time.
I don't remember that.
I am terrified of heights. The reason when she asked me to go skydiving, I couldn't say no. I'll put a video up that I did not want to leave that plane. That's for sure. And I ended up doing it. By far, it was one of the best experiences of my life, and I got to do it with you.
Was really cool.
That was a cherry on top of that.
Yes, that was really cool.
Yeah.
That was really cool.
But skydiving is one-time thing. Like, get it over with. You survive. You know what I mean? No need to test your luck.
But one thing you should know about Juan is when he experiences one hobby, or when he gets into a hobby,
I'm a firefighter?
He will go full blown into that. Like for skydiving, okay, I did it one time. The next day he was buying the gear. He was buying all the stuff he was watching YouTube. He didn't buy a plane because he couldn't afford it, but he would have bought everything just to do that. And that's how he does, he's done everything. Like from fishing to kayaking to hunting he has all the gears of every sport and hobby you can think of, because as soon as he tries it, he's like, okay, I'm gonna buy this and that and that, and then he wants to do it all the time.
That is very true. That is completely very true. But at the same time, I buy my gear to loan it out to my friends.
Basically,
everybody calls me for something. Either, hey, let me borrow the kayaks. Let me borrow some fishing poles. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let me borrow your scuba diving gear.
Everything. Everything for every hobby. You have everything for every hobby.
I do like to, because I like to stay busy. That's one thing. I get.
This podcast is like a rehab for you, because you can sit down and actually just stay right there. Because, you usually can't stay at one place for a long period of time. So this is good for you.
This is my my meditation spot.
Your 12-step program.
Yes.
To what? To be
calm
a boring
down.
guy?
To calm down. It's a way to keep you busy, like you said, right?
No, like I come down when I'm sleeping for 5 hours a night.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Then so we work together as you know, we grew this business together, and with that comes the challenges and the good part. There's good and there's bad. So for me, it's been a challenge for us to separate home from business. Then when we go home, we talk about, for a period of time, like we used to go home and then talk about work until you mentioned and said, after 7:00, we're not going to talk about Flippin Rustic. And that kind of like
gave us a little break.
Mentally
gave us a little break.
Yes. So I don't know any other spouses out there who work together, but that helped us a lot. Having like till this time we're done, or when you go home, no more work, no more talking about work. That was a good thing for us. It has brought us a lot of good stuff. Like you said the other day, we have our hooky days, which I think we haven't taken advantage as we should. Like that's something also new. Since, when we go home, we go to Mateo, blah, blah, we spend time as a family, but we don't have enough time as a couple. So that helped us, during the day, he's at school, so we can have time.
So one thing that a lot of people I would say my thing is that because you work with your spouse, you live with your spouse, you're spending time with your spouse. And that's not necessarily true. Mm-hmm. Every part of your life expects a different part of you. So when you are at work, you're working. And you can still, be flirty and stuff like that. Make it a little bit more interesting. Mm-hmm. The days already could be difficult, so there's no need for one of you to add to the situation. And if one of you guys, I would say, like, if one of you guys are upset, for some odd reason, it's just give each other time. So you guys can come back at a clear mind.
Well, I think that's one of the hardest part for us because, usually when you have a bad day at work, if you work, in different jobs, it's like, okay, you go to your partner and you say, really hate my boss. I really hate the people I work with. And, you start complaining, you start telling about your day. But then if you work with your spouse, it's like, who can I talk to?
Who can you complain to?
Who can I complain to? Like, this asshole. Like, what? Like, who can, like, and that's just, so then that kind of like, it's a con of working with your spouse. But like we said, but then you have to learn to separate both. And that's kind of where we're at.
That was a key factor. Mm-hmm. Like learning how to separate. Like if she's mad at work one, she can be mad at husband one. It's hard. Yeah. But you just can't. Just because we were dealing with something through the work, that doesn't mean you get to bring it home. Yeah.
So it's about that, just being partners and helping each other. That's all.
I think that's a good key. Like you just said, it's about helping each other, mm-hmm. and that's and I think that's all it is about.
That's what marriage is about. It's about helping each other.
Disclaimer: we are not professional relationship advisors.
No, not at all.
Not at all. We have mistakes. We make mistakes, and we always make mistakes. So
what
would be your best advice that you would give yourself in a relationship?
In a relationship?
Yeah, and you're really like, what's the best advice? Best relationship advice you can give? Just one thing. Just best advice.
Communication. Communicate. Talk it out. I know sometimes it's hard, but talk it out. Just say, what's the problem? How do you feel? Not, especially with men, like we expect you guys to guess what's happening to us.
Really?
And yes, and we should just tell you. Yes, so we should tell you straight up what is it. But you guys are also stonewallers, so you just don't want to hear it, and you just close your ears and I don't want to hear it. So then that's when we stop talking. Well, I'm not gonna say anything because he's not listening. So I think the best thing is just to talk.
Am I listening now?
I don't know. Are you? What's your best advice?
Best advice I could give to any man that wants a prosperous, happy marriage is to say yes, man. That's it. Yes, man. No, man. Yes, man. That's it. And I guarantee you, everybody, your relationship will go from 0 to 100 real quick. Just yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. So let's do a game just to figure out how much. So we've been together, what, 11, 12 years? We're not sure.
17, 18?
We're not sure yet because I don't know. We'll figure out the other day we're wrong with our timing, but about that. So we're going to do a game to see how much we know each other.
But I did know I loved you from the first time I saw you.
Really?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so let's do. I'm gonna say.
Okay, I'll close my eyes.
This or that. No.
Oh.
And you're gonna tell me what I think. It's my answer.
Okay.
And then you're gonna do the same.
Okay.
Okay. For me, coffee or alcohol?
Coffee in your alcohol.
Oh, really? Okay. Netflix and chill or go out?
Monday through Thursday, Netflix and chill. Thursday through Sunday, go out.
No.
You prefer Netflix and...
Not all the time.
So, okay.
But I like...
So that's your preferred to go.
At home,
like if
on the weekends?
On a Saturday, we have no kids, nothing, and everybody starts calling you. They're like, "Hey, let's go out," and I'll be like, "Yo, let's go."
Well, that's once in a while. I'm not saying that.
But that's what. So you prefer Netflix and chill.
Mm-hmm.
So like, if somebody calls you on a Saturday night and be like, "Yo, let's go out," blah, 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 blah. And then I'll be like, "No, let's just stay home and net chip and flips." You'd be like,
"No,
yeah,
we'll
let's
go out. No, we'll go out."
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
So
yeah,
go
yeah,
out.
Yeah. Okay, you know me better than I know myself.
You're
See,
welcome.
it's good.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. But okay, so what about you? Netflix and chill or go out?
Well, Netflix and chill and going out are like going out for me is different. It's not like going to a bar or going to a club. That's not my type of going out.
Yeah, I know.
My type of going out, it's more an activity, doing something.
But that's what I'm saying. So at night, I think you would prefer go out.
Yeah.
Than Netflix and chill.
But going out again, it's not to a bar, not to go to a club, maybe a restaurant, nice little cute restaurant, just something more, more active.
Yes.
Well, what is more active than dancing? Boom. Jamaica or Puerto Rico?
Oof. For you?
For me.
Oh, for you, Jamaica.
Jamaica.
Yeah.
Okay. For you?
Yeah.
Well,
what do you think?
I would say PR.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say Puerto Rico for sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You love everything about Puerto
For
Rico.
sure. Yes, I do.
Yes, ma'am. Nails or hair?
For you?
For you.
Well, you tell me.
Oh, you tell me.
For you, none of that. You can care less.
Okay. Then, okay. So you ask me.
What I would prefer.
Yeah.
Nails or hair?
Yeah, doing your hair or doing your nails.
Okay. What is it?
I would say your hair. Well, actually, no. Your nails. Your nails. I don't think you can go a month without doing your nails.
No.
You go a couple months without doing your hair.
Yes.
So your nails.
Very true. Like I said, you know me better than I know myself.
I guess.
Okay. You would prefer your truck or motorcycle?
That is a very good question. Since I've matured over the years, and I am a father now, a husband, I would definitely choose my truck. Yeah.
We're all over the place like this because I ask you, but I'm supposed to guess. I'm supposed to guess your stuff. Sorry, you should ask me.
Okay. Fish or not fishing. Beach or a state park?
Depends if what we're doing. Like if.
But what I'm saying.
I think you would prefer a beach if you're going fishing, but then if you're just gonna go to the beach, you hate just sitting at the beach doing nothing.
Yeah.
So then you would rather go to the park.
It's not that I don't hate the beach. I hate the sun.
You hate the sun. But again, you don't like to do nothing. You just can't
but here's
sit.
The crazy part. Like I could be on the beach for 12 hours straight fishing and the sun would not bother me.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that's true.
That's weird.
Mm-hmm. But there's two factors that being at the beach that you don't like. The sun, okay, so maybe we put an umbrella, so you're okay with that. But then you don't like to be sitting doing nothing or staring at the beach. You just can't do that. Yeah. So that's why you don't like the beach. You have to be doing something.
Okay, let me see. Theme park or water park?
For you? I would say none of them, but if you had to choose, I think you would do more at a water park.
Okay.
He hates theme parks, walking, sun, waiting.
It's not the park itself I hate. It's
all of that. All of that.
Like,
the walking, the sun, the waiting, the people.
Is it me? Is it me? Or who and why would people pay $120
Or more.
just to go, or more, just to go sit in a line for 2 hours?
I love theme parks, but every time we go, it's like we come out hating each other after getting out of
What's
the
the
theme park.
process? You already know that I hate just not doing
yes.
anything, and then you're gonna leave me in a line.
How do you like it if there's like no lines, or if the lines are like all 15 minutes?
It's perfect.
Perfect.
It's perfect. So I'll give you an example. Last year we went to Halloween Screen Nights or whatever.
Halloween, the Halloween Horror Nights.
The Halloween Horror Nights in Busch Gardens.
Busch Gardens. Mm-hmm.
We decided to buy the speed pass.
Yeah.
We were able to do,
And it was at night.
and it was at night, so it was fully packed. But we were able to do all the rides, all the haunted houses, or just the haunted houses.
All the haunted houses.
All the haunted houses in like 30 minutes.
Yes, so you were happy.
I was amazing. We did the whole entire park. We left. We didn't kill each other.
We didn't. But like with you, it's like you get bored quick. So then, I like to experience and have fun and, enjoy the time. And you're like, boom, boom, okay, let's go. What are we going to do next? We were there for like an hour and we were done. And I'm like, oh, I want to keep doing more things. But that's how you are with everything. When we go do something, it's like, okay, so you're done in like an hour or less. We have to go. Concerts, you don't like to be sitting down because you just get like anxious. We had the pass for Busch Gardens. We were going there during the day, but it was like in and out quick, and there was no lines. But still, like, you just have to be in and out. So I learned that no more theme parks like that.
No, we can do theme parks. We just get the speed pass. So March is Mateo's birthday.
Yes.
He is turning 4.
Yes.
So we don't know. We have a couple ideas what we're gonna do, but we don't know 100% what we're gonna do.
Well, we have passes for Hollywood Studios already because he likes Star Wars. So we have that as a choice for now.
And you're going to make me a shirt that says, Mateo, I am your follower.
Yes. That was one of the things.
That would be awesome.
So we were saying the other, when you asked me, remember in that episode about our resolutions and stuff, I forgot that I had in mind that was one of the things, more experiences than material stuff for this year.
Correct.
So that is one of my our year resolution. I got blank when you asked me. That's one of the things. And the other thing that I forgot that we were talking to is that this year we're gonna try to keep things not minimal. I'm not gonna say that we're gonna go minimalistic because that's impossible for us. But I got rid of a lot of crap at the house.
It's not that it's impossible.
We were gonna get rid of stuff that we don't need and keep the things that just bring us joy. And same when we're gonna purchase something is that we're gonna try to buy only the things that brings us joy and get rid of all the stuff that just makes us unhappy. Like for me, clutter makes me unhappy, and the more crap we buy, the more stress I get about cleaning up and all that stuff. So that was one of our New Year's resolutions that I forgot to mention, but that's one of the things. And then the experiences. So that's why I said let's go to the theme park, but then I forgot that part that you're going to be miserable.
Yeah. And since we're only buying things that are going to bring us joy, this year I'm buying a plane, a boat.
Oh, okay.
Probably a horse.
Didn't a horse bit you in the butt?
Yes, a very long time ago.
And that's
I don't like to talk about that.
And that's why you say you're not gonna get a horse, or you're not gonna get on a horse ever again.
Yes, but I was young. I was like about 6 years old, and the horse outpowered me. Yeah, he won't do that to me now.
Yeah. Oh, what are we doing for Valentine's? So
before she says it, so one thing is what we do is every year we rotate, right? So one year she'll do Valentine's, and then the next year I'll do Valentine's. Then the next year she'll do a birthday, and then vice versa. We just always rotate on special occasions, so it's not always like falls on somebody.
Yes.
Like somebody has to do something, and that person forgets it, and it just gives us a little bit more free time. So go ahead.
Yes. So our anniversary was last month. So you took care of our Valentines. So then I said,
Our anniversary.
You took care of our anniversary. So then I said this year I'm gonna take care of Valentine's. So I have we're gonna play Hooky Day that day because it falls on a Tuesday. I'm not gonna tell. It's a surprise.
Okay.
Surprise. Well, I'll tell you about it later. Tell you about it later, but it's gonna involve some walking. What is it? Some relaxing time, and then some seeing new places, and then some eating.
We're flying a plane.
Well, we're rich.
Huh?
I didn't know I was rich.
You can buy a single jet engine for like $18,000.
I'm not gonna buy
It's not expensive.
Jet engine.
Why not?
I'm not gonna buy it.
And we'll put Flippin Rustic.
You can do that for Christmas if you want to. But yes, so it's gonna involve walking and sightseeing and eating and relaxing and no kids and nothing.
And so I'm not rich. I am irresponsible.
What?
I'm not rich. I'm irresponsible.
So then we'll tell you about it one week after.
No, give them
It's a
more
surprise.
hints.
It's a surprise.
I don't like surprises.
I know you hate surprises. Yes. I do the opposite because I like to keep you, on your toes.
Here's the thing. So, like, for me, like, surprises when I was growing up, when it's your birthday, you expect things, and then all of a sudden you don't get them. So now I hate surprises.
And I love surprises.
Yeah.
I love surprises. Okay. I'm not going to tell you, but yeah, you're going to like
Don't
it.
ask me to do anything for you today. Nope.
But you're going to like it.
I'm not going to give you coffee.
I hope you like this episode. This is just some behind the scenes, real life, the flip side of us and the business. Feel free to put your comments below, and we'll see you on the next episode.
And whose responsibility is it to take the garbage out? Just
put your comments below.
Yeah.
Bye.
See you on the flip side.